Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. We're on episode number 8 of Let's Play the old gods, kind of. I mean, we believe in the old gods. King of the North! I am supporting my liege, but I'm not in his wars. We should rejoin the struggle. Okay, apparently we don't even need to release our troops. There are more wars yet to fight. Lord Euron, Crow's Eye. It's Lord Euron hosts claim on the Iron Islands War. So, Lord Euron believes in the drowned god. He's maimed, but attractive with his eye patch. He has only 1,100 troops, really. Where is this army? Sir, where are you? He's in an unknown location. Okay, fascinating. Do you not own anything? Like, how do we win the war? Where are your troops? Rickon needs an educator. Sounds like another person for our, Oh, that's interesting. Did my marshal... Okay, I'm still working with Jon Snow and Lord Robb. Bran is being tutored by Sir Jorah, who apparently has picked up one of his own daughters. So I'm going to request that she gets educated by somebody else. Like, say, my brother. Just to free up Lord Jorah. That way, Lord Rickon here can get a proper education by the best in our realm. In fact, I'll probably take over as soon as Lord Robb here comes of age, which is coming up pretty soon. I think it's either 15 or 16. Winter is coming to an end. Good, we can spend some of our money and upgrade things soon. King's House, sorry, has been it's been a success. I'm still frustrated at having injured my son. So if we do this, we'd have to have at least 2 titles. We could basically give him land and allow him to have his own little dynasty. Jon Snow will become head of a new dynasty and is promised a title. My lord, his grace, King Robert, has taken his last breath. May he repose in peace. Now his heir, Prince Meryn Baratheon, will take the throne and will rule the 7 kingdoms henceforth. Long live the king. How did this happen? He died under suspicious circumstances at the age of 34, while drunk and depressed. Under suspicious circumstances. I'm blaming you, Lady Cersei. There's something wrong here. She's pregnant. It's got this. All this stuff is listing him as the father. King Meryn is the king. So would Meryn be? I think Meryn essentially is Joffrey, right? Firstborn male. Actually, did use the name Myrcella for one of them. But, yeah, the firstborn son between these two, which was not actually between these two, but actually between Cersei and her brother. Apparently, current hand of the king is Tyrion the Imp. Put a bit of a face on him there. And apparently he became a skilled fighter somehow. Interesting. Okay, well, essentially Joffrey has just taken the throne. They named him wrong. They should put an event in there. I'm not sure if it's possible to change characters' names via event, but they should just put an event in there that changes it to Joffrey. I wonder if we can find, like, you know, Jon Snow is really close with Samwell Tarly. Not find title, what am I doing? We want to find Samwell of House Tarly. Reachman. There he is, Tarly. Sir Samwell Tarly. There is, so he does exist. That's Sam. Now normally they'd be both up to the wall right about now. 17, and I think Jon is like 13. How on earth did Sam become such a good fighter? He's got some pretty decent traits. He's a knight. Trained fighter, quick, brave, diligent, patient. He's got all these virtues. He's such a good character. That's awesome. Alright, we're going to disband the troops. We don't need to be involved in this war, I think. It is warming as winter comes to an end in Winterfell. Good. So now is the time to build things like basic defenses. Although we already have a large fort level. I think it might be best actually to perhaps it would be best to just build up the income first. This is going to be our only holding. We do need to make some money here. And let's switch over to oversea construction. Try to speed that up a little bit. I do think it makes a difference. Quite a big difference in how quickly you get those buildings out. Tywin Lannister is still in charge, leading troops right now. He's 54. While Lord Robb of the North plays with the other children, you seem to favor those who are the closest of relations. Explain to Lord Robb of the North how important family is. Lord Robb gains the trait family person. Explain to Lord Robb of the North that everyone is equal. You could just kind of a roll of the die. He could become charitable, kind, selfish. He's already kind. I'm sorry for maiming you, boy. Let's make him a family person. Oh, and he just came of age. Became a brilliant commander. He's got that scar, and he's still maimed. Became an organizer. Excellent. Heavy infantry leader and an aggressive leader. 23 marshal. I think now is a good time to get him married. Let's see if we can find somebody fitting for his position. Unfortunately, all these women are young. If we really want it to be crazy, we could even betroth him to the firstborn daughter of that bitch Cersei. Princess Eleanor. She's technically of House Baratheon. And according to the book, you know, it was supposed to be... wait a minute, wasn't Robb supposed to marry someone from... No, he was pretty much already promised to somebody else. It was going to be Joffrey and Sansa, Arya with, you know, whoever, something else. I don't remember. I think there's a few miscellaneous other Lannister children, but they don't really ever matter much. I guess, I don't know. Who do we find for him? He did come out pretty good for a commander, even though he's maimed. I picture him like missing a leg. I don't know why. We are pretty quickly approaching the point where we're not going to see characters that we recognize for much longer. So, Aeon, courtier in Ghost Hills. She just has pretty decent overall traits. She's brave. She's a formidable fighter, actually better than he is at fighting. Nothing that's all that congenital, though. You know, I'd like to ideally breed some good stuff in. We could just marry this attractive 18-year-old. What is this? Fashionable. Strong 9-year-old. Look at this woman. Heir to the lordship of Blackmont. Lots and lots and lots of women to consider. Grayscale. Hey, it's Shira. I think I recognize that name. Okay, so who are we going to choose? I think we choose just the highest ranked one. Lady Massey of Hook. She's already landed. She owns a duchy. So the actual holdings are... where? So she owns a duchy down here. I don't really want to get involved with that, but I suppose it is the best match we can find. Her guardian's likely to make her into an intricate web weaver, like an actual... Plus she's only 14, so she'll come of age soon. That sounds fine. I guess we'll go with that. There's never been a shortage of troops. Good. In fact, my son might even be the better... might even become the better commander here. There we go. I'm no longer his guardian. Robb Stark and Lady Sirena Massey have gotten married, and it is customary for dowry to be paid to the groom's house. Yes. And he is actually going to leave my court for her land, which is kind of annoying. My lady! My lord, Lady Serena has sent you the dowry that was due. I must say it was most generous. Most generous, 100 gold. I actually kind of did that wrong. I should have granted him some land somehow. My son, I want to visit your chambers. I'm sorry for maiming you, I really am. Recently wed. I think that actually, like, improves their ability to make babies, but she's too young. Well, not really. She's 14. She could totally make babies. Her birthday's coming up in a year. My faithful vassal, Lord Benjen, is rather honest and has publicly spoken about how amazing I am, except that Lord Seward didn't agree. Master Yoren can be imprisoned. My Castellan. And for the moment, there doesn't appear to be much going on war-wise. I mean, there is this war. What is this nonsense? Defending against Lord Euron Crowseye. We know about that one. Defending against Lord Cedric. Edgerton Independence. Second War of Riverlander Independence. So that would be my wife's father is trying to declare independence yet again. Actually, no, it's not. Hoster Tully has died. Comatose. His heir... Wait a second. Who is ruling this? King Ryman. House Frey. How did the Frey get involved? Ryman Frey? There's Prince Walder Frey. He's only 30 right now, but apparently somehow Frey got in charge. I thought that it was somebody else. Trident was ruled by my wife. My wife owns land. When did this happen? When did you inherit this land, woman? No wonder you're not making any more babies. Get back here. We need to make some... Why are you becoming celibate, you stupid woman? I need babies, damn it. And why is your heir Lord Bran? Your heir should be Robb. Your firstborn son is Robb. Why is your heir Bran? Doesn't make any sense. Maybe the crown law? You know what it might be? He is not in our land. He is over here. Maybe the crown law is preventing it from actually leaving. Your son Jon always follows the rules, refuses to cheat when playing games. Earlier he cheated. Alright, well we've managed to make Jon Snow into an honorable person. He's craven though. Doesn't really fit his character. You know, I kind of don't want to marry off my sons and have them leave my court. We just gave up my best, like, 24 martial commander. The problem with these landed characters is that that's what happens. Here, you take this one. You are a bastard, but we'll still marry you. I feel like we should have a household guard just because it's the right thing to do. The household guard has been established to issue commands. Click on Intrigue and click the Command Household Guard decision. Nice. Command Household Guard. Your household guard is ready to receive a new task, my lord. We can have them improve. Train some peasants or drill your soldiers. Defend. Defensive options during war. Bring order to the city or scorchy. That's an interesting way of spelling scorch. Scorchy, the land. Let's improve. What would you like us to improve, my lord? Train the peasants. Winterfell gets forced training. Local revolt risk goes up. City tax down. Levy reinforcement rates up. Time to drill your soldiers. I like that one. That's very good then to have the household guard. They just... You know, look at that. Look at that monstrous levy. Winterfell household guard is drilling its soldiers plus 10%. Huge. We're talking thousands of men. There's one monstrous capital. I should have somehow managed to get some land to give to Robb before I let him leave. And it seems like now that our relationship with Robert Baratheon has ended, we're not really being called into the wars much. You know, we're not really involved. Bran has just died of poor health. That's sad. 13, he just kicked the bucket. Okay, Rickon, it's up to you. So, Bran just died suddenly. Robb is maimed. Jon Snow, still a bastard. Caitlyn is embracing celibacy because she's apparently tired of my advances. This is a little scary. Kind of running low on babies. It's time to choose how I want to educate my courtier, Alaric of Ramsgate. It's just some random bastard. I have nor time nor money to spend on this child. Good luck. Robb Stark has become Master at Arms for Serena. So she came of age. She's 15 now. Or rather, she's picked up her adult portrait, but she's still not educated yet. I wonder if we can actually arrange to educate her. Possibly. Would you let me educate you? Of course not. You're only married to my son. And heir to the Lord, to the north. How do we want to educate Arya? Clearly we will groom her command. Because it's Arya. Sansa can go play with stupid things. Apparently I am not the law. I'm no longer just. Sad times. How is the, oh, did we already build the thing? Already got the castle town. Next we need the private farms. So let's get that started. Just so we can keep upgrading the town. Now is the time to build, when it's not winter. We can actually build pretty quickly. Okay, I will get Jon Snow married to this girl. Apparently they can get married already. She's only 14. Such a young age. Send. Jon Snow has gotten married. It is customary for the dowry to be paid to the groom's house. Yes, it's everyone's concern. Host a wedding feast. Host a wedding at court, inviting all your courtiers to attend. Wow, it's 150 gold for my bastard. Now I'm concerned, if I don't legitimize my bastard, and he makes babies, and then I legitimize him, does that legitimize his entire family? Or just him? Maybe we just legitimize him now. You're a legitimate bastard. Oh, we can force Lord Rickon. Give Robb ice. Give Jon ice. Clearly we should force Rickon to learn how to fight. Good. Check it out. He's already level 2 at age 8. Should we do it again? Should we risk it? Let's risk it. Damn it. Oh, we only wounded him. Let's just legitimize Jon. Now we have unlanded sons. But, yeah, we are going to do the feast. That's going to piss off Catelyn, but hey, she's not sleeping with me anymore anyway, so screw you, woman. I mean, she is, but we're not making any more babies. It's going to piss off Robb a bit, but we still like each other. And apparently we have a plot to kill my brother-in-law. Because his heir... Oh, wow, we have a plot to kill the Blackfish. If we kill the Blackfish, then my wife inherits land. Only two counties, but still. No, that's not very honorable. Okay, I'm going to take a break here. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you again soon.